So I just completed my final presentation of my undergrad career at York University. Now what?
Hey everybody, I'm filming this from the comfort of my bed. So sit down and have this little talk with me. I just finished school.
Last day of school, guys. It's so sad.
How do I feel about that? Super excited. I don't have to stress about assignments or studying or tests or waking up for school, but a part of me feels kind of like a void is missing from my schedule and my life, especially having to go through school every day for the past 22 years of my life. I mean, you have to go through elementary for 10 years, and then high school for another 4 years, and then university for another 4 years. And while you're going through that process, you kind of feel like, when does this end? When does school end? When can I finally be free? And now that I finally reached that point of freedom, you realize there's this whole another aspect of life, which is adulthood. Wow! And I feel like a lot of people, as I am as well, very much rushing to kind of get into that stable point of adulthood. But between graduating and actually stepping into adulthood, I feel like there's this weird in-between phase that a lot of us are stuck in right now. And it's not a bad thing at all. I think that it's actually amazing. I think it's beautiful. I think it's so nice to be in this in-between phase of you don't really know what you're doing or where life's gonna take you, because you could then imagine all the other possibilities in which you could go through or go into, or what your life could be. I was also really thinking about this quote that I had from one of my high school teachers. He asked the question, what's more important, the journey or the destination? I said the journey, obviously, because without struggle there's no success. And what's the point of floating throughout the journey just to get to the destination? What if you don't even like the destination? If you don't even like the destination, you don't even like the journey, what was the point of it all? I think it's so important that we enjoy the journey that we're on and not rush to get to the destination, because this here, this in-between phase, this is where all of our memories are created. Just like how all of our memories from elementary, from high school, from university, it was all created in those in-between moments. And you kind of get to the destination, you think, wow, I did that. I went through the struggle of life and experiencing everything, and it brought me to this moment. And I think it makes you more proud of yourself as a person, and you then get to enjoy the destination much more once you realize all the work that you were able to put in. So yes, what's the moral of the story? Sophia, let's get back on track. Moral of the story, don't be so hard on yourself on where you're at, because even though you're not at the point of where you want to be exactly in life, you are exactly where you're meant to be in this moment, because we're growing and we're learning, and you shouldn't be too hard on yourself, and you should just enjoy the journey, enjoy the moment, and have some fun. I've been thinking a lot about my days at school, being so young and literally having no care in the world, and thinking grown-ups and being in high school or being in university, and it's so cool, and just imagining what you would be like when you're older. And I think that I have made my younger self proud. Right now, I think I've always had a plan for my life. However, in this past, how many months? 4 months, barely even 4 months, just hitting 3 months of 2026 and the last year of 2025, I felt like the trajectory of my life has changed immensely because of some things that happened. But I think that everything happens for a reason, and I'm very grateful for what I've learned through those situations. Grateful that I got myself out of it and was able to grow from it, because now I think that I've taken or been launched into this path. And I don't want to reveal too much right now, because like, guys, you can't get into what I'm planning right now. Like, I have so much things in my head, so much goals in my head, like I can't reveal all my secrets right now. But I think that it would be so cool to bring you guys along in this journey. So that's what I'm gonna get into, is that I've been very underutilizing the capacity of this camera that I bought. Just to show you guys my setup right now. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Like, hello, who am I? Influencer. However, I haven't been using this camera at all. I've only been taking it on vacations, and when I do take it on vacations, I barely film because I'm always too shy, and then I don't ever have enough footage to actually edit a video, and I always just regret it after. You know, I kind of want to break out of my shell of being very shy, because I think I am very shy and introverted. I mean, it took me like 5 tries of trying to talk to the camera one-on-one, and I didn't even want to leave my bed for 2 hours to want to record this video, just because I was like overthinking it in my head. But this is all I can muster up right now. It's just a one-on-one conversation, trying to be real, trying to be genuine, trying to be authentic. And if that means right now I could only do it out of the comfort of my bed, then that's what I'm gonna do, because baby steps. And it's not gonna be perfect when you start, but the most important thing is to just start. And then eventually you'll be learning how to be better and how to grow. And then you'll create something that you're proud of, even though at the moment right now it seems very small. It seems very unimpressive. However, I think that, I'll grow, and I think I'll learn to like it, and I think I'm liking it right now. I think this is so fun, and this is so cute and so cool, and maybe that's because I like talking to myself, and I actually like looking at myself in the camera a lot. But yeah, so back to my original question: what do you do once you finish school? Start a YouTube channel, obviously, and film and create content of my life. Yeah. Why do I think my life is so special? It's not. I think my life is very ordinary, actually. I don't think I do much other than go to the gym and go to work. Sometimes I go out. Sometimes we have a little fun. Okay, that's so cringe. Okay, but to be cringe is to be free, guys. At least that's what everyone's saying. To be cringe is to be free, and that means I'm just going to create whatever I want to do. Do whatever I want to do in this life. Because guess what? There is no plan B, baby. There is no other life. There's only this life right now. And what are you going to do about it? Do something, or else you're going to regret it. My light's dying. That means it's time to go. But for now, I'll be making YouTube videos and enjoying the process and enjoying the journey. See ya.